is all I can say. Good morning, folks. Stopped off at Whale Chine car park. It's on the coast road on the left hand side, west side of the island. I think that's St. Catherine's Oratory up the top there, so I might head up there. A fantastic looking piece of rock to the right which looks like Table Mountain in Cape Town. So I just stopped off here to go and have a look down the beach. This Whale Chine, there's a little valley down to the beach, so I don't think it's very far. I think that's a chine, a sort of valley where it goes down to the water. I don't know if there's a path down there, but this is the coast path. Goes off either direction from here as well. Yes, a chine is basically the ravine that is formed by stream coming down, and then the soft clay erodes, and then it erodes more at the mouth where the sea and the wind attack it. It says the path is closed, so I've not quite got to the end yet. Gonna have a look and see what the deal is. Not on your Nelly. Danger, path closed, so the sign says. You're not joking. And there's some clay on the edge right in the middle, just hanging off. Oh, I want to get down there. I think this is an OMG moment. Incredible. Not a soul on the beach. I've come a bit further along and the plateau is just here, so it's rocky outcrop, and then it drops down. So this below me is the village of Blackgang Chine, and it's basically a fun fair. I can just hear screaming down there. Hopefully you can't now. Gonna head up to that St. Catherine's Oratory, or Salt Pot as it says on one of the maps. So I think I'm now standing on that rocky outcrop, or I hope so. There we go, Blackgang tourist attraction down there, and then that massive beach which goes all the way along. And if you follow the coast, it's a bit hazy. I can see the needles. Lots of birds of prey hovering around here. There we go. What's he? What's he? What's he? There's a couple of nesting. Anyway, look at that little beach. Again, nobody on it. Don't know how you get down there. I'd love to go down there. Right, heading up this path straight up to the top of the hill to St. Catherine's Oratory. Oh, I've made it. St. Catherine's Oratory. So that's what it looked like. So this tower is all that remains of an oratory built around 1328. It is known locally as the Pepperpot. According to local legend, Walter de Goderton, Lord of Chale, took wine from a shipwreck on Chale Bay. The wine came from a French monastery, and de and de Goderton was fined and threatened with excommunication unless he built an oratory and beacon on Chale Down, now St. Catherine's Hill. The priest attended the light and said masses for the souls of those lost at sea. It is thought that the oratory fell into disuse when the monasteries were dissolved around 1538, but the beacon continued to be used until the 17th century. The outlining of the building can still be seen on the ground in front of you. And it says the barrow to your right is a Bronze Age burial mound. Excavations revealed a medieval lime kiln which was probably used to produce mortar for the construction of the oratory. And the round building behind you with a large area is known as the Salt Pot. Building commenced on this lighthouse in 1785, but it was never completed. I'll go and have a peep over that. I'm just standing next to the oratory, and those are the views back up the coast. Bit of cloud coming in. And looking more inland to the island. Just next to the oratory we have a trig point, OSB MS2521. There you go, Julie, Leon, plot that. And looks like there's a ridge along there which you can walk along. Again, this is now looking east across the centre of the island. Another high point over there. And then back down to the sea. I've just worn my t-shirt. It's a wee bit chilly, but not too bad. So I'm just going to walk to this newer lighthouse which was never finished and then head back to the van. But there are loads of walks up here. What do they call it? Tennyson walks. Such a fantastic place to walk on. This is the west side of the island, so well worth visiting if you're passing. If you manage to get a ferry. Right, let's have a look at this lighthouse. So this is the base of the newer lighthouse, which was never finished. I can't get any closer. All around it is power stations. There's a big radio mast that you saw. Not allowed in this field. I'll try and go to the front. That's the best view I've got of it without getting myself electrified or stabbed by going inside. So that's pretty cool. And the date was, what, 1700? Shame, looks nice. I thought this would be quite a good shot. Old lighthouse, new lighthouse. Unfortunately there's a lot of gubbins in between. Maybe I'll Photoshop it. Right, heading back down now from the top of the hill, St. Catherine's Hill. I can still see the van, so it's not gone in that little car park. And then I'm going to head along the coast path and maybe make it to Appledurcombe House, but that'll be next time. Yeah, fantastic views from up here. So moving on a bit now, around the coast a bit, and eventually ending up at the next campsite. I will catch you soon then. Take care then, bye. That's one way to get about. Just came up the cliffs.